man up, it's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, Varsity man up, it's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. I said it's game time, so it's time to score.
Hello everyone, this is Justin Rodriguez with the latest installment of the Varsity 845 Football Show. We have a great show for you this week. I have two must-see features for you this week. I spent a night with the Wallkill Football team for what has become a weekly ritual for the defending Section 9 Class A champs, eating a local Chinese buffet out of house and home. Also, we talked to local players and coaches about the impact the 10-year anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attacks has had on them. Middletown High School hosted a triple header to benefit 9/11 charities this past weekend. It was a wonderful day of football for a wonderful cause. Kudos to everyone involved. At Middletown, Xavier beat Monroe Woodbury 32-21 and Stepanek down Middletown 41-20. We did have one local winner. Pine Bush overcame a 14-7 halftime deficit to defeat Xavier 17-14. The Bushmen moved to 2-0 on John Thorne's 31-yard field goal with 61 seconds remaining. Pine Bush won just one game last season. Thorne talked about his big kick after the game.
My teammates were telling me the game would be on the line, so I just tried to keep my composure and clear my mind of everything, and kick happened to go in.
In other big games last week, Warwick beat Kingston 42-34 behind 423 passing yards and 5 touchdowns from quarterback John Garsha. Not to be outdone, Kingston signal caller Zach Chilcott passed for 424 yards with 3 touchdowns and added 2 rushing scores. In Washingtonville, Newburgh held on for a 17-13 win on the Wizards' muddy field. After the game, NFA freshman running back Anthony DuBois talked about escaping the Mud Bowl with a win.
We planned to play in this field. We was taught that it was going to be like this. We played good, but we kind of lost our head in the third quarter. But my team fought through it, so we played good.
Okay, time for our first feature. We know what Wallkill does on Friday nights, win games. We know what they do on Saturday afternoons. That's right, just win, baby. And how about Monday nights? The defending Section 9 Class A champs chow down. It's become a ritual. The team usually gathers at the Newburgh Buffet on Route 300 for some team bonding. And of course, food. Lots of food. Wallkill rolled into the restaurant this week with a posse of 28 players. Check it out. This buffet doesn't mess around. It has Chinese food, sushi, and American favorites like mac and cheese and fried chicken. All for about $12.50 for a dinner.
That's a healthy plate. We got, what do we have there? Some lo mein,
Some French fries, and some General Tso's chicken just to start.
Okay, well just to start, aren't you, you're a football player, you should be eating like grilled chicken.
Of course, hey, I'll be back. I'll have about 5 plates of this.
Alright, looks good.
Wallkill showed me how it's done, and I'm surprised the Newburgh Buffet isn't out of business.
The General Tso chicken is pretty good, and sweet and sour chicken. Those are probably my 2 favorites.
Okay, so I just talked to Eric, he said he's good for a few plates. How many plates are you good for tonight?
I'm going to go for 3.
3?
Yes.
Okay.
Going for 3.
Good luck.
I'd like to thank the guys from Wallkill for letting me join them this week. I refrained from the buffet, but I'll be back with them at another time, and I'm digging in. I think I'm going at least 3 plates deep. For our next feature, we talk to people about what the 10-year anniversary of 9/11 means to them. Of course, the tragedy meant so much to all of our communities. Many of us lost someone in the attacks or knew someone who died. We spoke to Pine Bush coach Jim Wright and one of his top players, Jeremy Batis, to get their thoughts. Middletown's Kirk Nelson and Jalen White and Ryan Spellman of Monroe Woodbury also talked with us. Take a look.
I still remember the day that it happened and where I was and what took place. And then when we had an opportunity to be a part of this game, we jumped all over it. We've got kids on our team whose family members were affected down there by it, so we just felt like to be privileged to have an opportunity to play in this.
It's really been special week of practice, working hard, and it didn't really hit home until we got on the bus. And once you got on the bus, you really feel all the pressure, you feel the emotion, and it was just a really good feeling just to be on this field and play for the meeting. The memory of the fallen.
My mom works in the city, but I didn't know like where she was. So when I got the news and like what was going on, I was pretty shocked and paranoid about it. Then I came to America about 7 years ago, and since I've been here, it's been like every 9/11. It's just been a real mellow, thought-back process of like appreciating your family members and who you have here with you.
Quite well. I was in Troy Elementary School, 2nd grade class. I remember that my dad came in school. He told me we had to go home. I was wondering, but then he told me that across the street from my mom's job, 2 planes I hit the World Trade Center. I remember always going out there, getting on the train around World Trade Center. So whenever it comes around, it's pretty emotional. I always think about that day. I almost lost my mom.
Time actually playing an event like this, I think it's great that they did this year. Just the entire event is just really cool to have all these teams come up from the city and play Section 9 competition and everything. I think it's a great event.
Great stuff, guys. Thank you. We will never forget. This is Justin Rodriguez signing off for the Varsity 845 Football Show.
It's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours. We ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845. Varsity, man up. It's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours. We ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war.
I said it's game time, so it's time to score. If you're not playing to win, then